Set 40490, Ninjago 10th Anniversary BrickHeadz, is a LEGO Ninjago / BrickHeadz set. It comes with 406 pieces. It is for the age of 10 and up, and was released technically June 1st, 2021. More on that in a little bit after the box description. It retails in Canada for $39.99 Canadian, in the US for $29.99 USD, in the UK for £25.99 pounds, and in the rest of Europe for €29.99 euros. The front of the box has a nice little picture of all three of the characters in the set. You have a Golden Lloyd, a Nia Samurai X, and a Firstborn Dragon. The information is on the left side. Top right has Ninjago Legacy. The back of the box has the three characters again in different positions. The right side shows the characters getting put onto their stands to signify that they do have stands. One side has where the components were made and distributed, along with a warning that due to small pieces, if children 0 to 3 and sometimes a little older consume them, there's a potential choking hazard, so watch out for that. The other side has a picture of what I can only assume is the Ninjago TV show. I do not in any way watch or really follow Ninjago. I get the sets because they look really, really awesome in a ninja type way. The top shows the names of the set again, along with the actual size indicator as being a pair of golden samurai type horns. Yep. Or even like crab claws. And the bottom of the set, as usual, recycling, UPC, and trademark information. So when I said that this was released on June 1st, what I mean to say is, okay, I'm going to give you Canadian pricing for this example because I live in Canada. On June, what LEGO did was they did a purchase with purchase. They were testing this out. If you, in Canada, bought $85 worth of Ninjago sets for an extra $15, you could include this. As in, you pay $85 in other Ninjago sets, and you pay another $15 to buy this set. In Canada, that would be equal to $25 off, which is not bad. Now, they said at some point afterwards that due to stock, I guess, not selling well, because I guess, and surprise, surprise, people don't want to have to pay extra for what they would consider to be a gift with purchase, that due to the amount of stock, they would be selling it as a normal set starting July until they just sold out of it. August 1st, they still have it in stock in some stores. Not online in Canada, but at least at West Edmonton and Southgate in Edmonton, they do have this in stock for 40 Canadian dollars. So, and this is one of my things, I don't like the gift with purchase, because why would I pay $85 in Ninjago sets that maybe I would like, it's a whole thing. Okay, I want this set, and I have to pay 85 Canadian dollars for Ninjago sets to be able to pay another 15 for $100 total. Or I could just pay $40 for the set itself. I'm going to pay $40 because none of the other Ninjago sets might interest me. I don't think the gift with purchase was a good idea, is what I'm trying to get at here, and I don't think that LEGO should be doing it. If LEGO is going to have sets like that, then just don't bother discounting them. Put them out as a normal set, or as a gift with purchase. Because it is, it is a little ridiculous to be like, oh, and you can get a discount on this set, but only if you buy these certain sets. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. So, yes, it was released June 1st as a purchase with purchase, but it was, you could say, officially released as a just buy it by itself set on July 1st. This set, getting back to this, is a taped box of 2 pieces of tape on either side. So, in the set, there are a total of 4 bags, numbered 1 to 3, with 3 having 2 of them. There are 3 instruction booklets, 1 for each character. The one with Golden Lloyd is bent, and if it's bent in one set, then there's a very good chance that it's bent in others, and so I'm going to apply the fact that it's bent to my rating on overall rating of the set. For the first thing of instructions, there is a picture of rebuild the world with a fox dancing with a chicken, or minifigures dressed as a fox dancing with a chicken, and this one builds the Lloyd figure. There are 3 pages of parts on the back, and that is it for that. For the Nia Samurai X, there is absolutely nothing except on the back of this. There are the 10th anniversary Ninjago sets, so it shows level 1, so you can get all of the special golden edition figures. The one with the firstborn dragon has nothing on the front, and on the back it only has another rebuild the world with a car whose exhaust is sprouting flowers. All very interesting. So now I get to build. Oh, and before I get started, packaging is a 3. There's nothing special about the box, nothing bad about the box. I just find that instructions being bent are completely unacceptable, especially when they would fit in the box any which way. Yeah, well, not that way, but you get what I mean. If it fits in the box, it shouldn't be bent. Doesn't matter if it's a set for kids or a giant set like the Republic gunship, which I just did, and the box is there, and it looks, oh my god, it looks incredible. But it shouldn't be bent. So packaging is a 3 out of 5. Now it's time to build. Okay, so here's the set. You get a small selection of extra pieces. I got like a nice black tooth and a couple gold pieces, like this classic, rod L-shaped, sort of like a gun type piece. Disclaimer, just because I got one of these does not mean that you will. Having opened some multiple sets in the past of the same, you will get, roughly the same amount of extra pieces. Sometimes you don't get the exact same extra pieces, so what I got you might not get, just to warn you. But you will get just slightly more or less the amount that I have here, which is a fair amount. I'd say it's about it's around 20 extra small, dot pieces, which could be used somewhere else. Now on the actual build, so we have Lloyd, who is in all his golden glory here. The stand is a special one with a little plaque, the 10 Ninjago years anniversary plaque on the front of it. And Golden Lloyd here, wow, there's see, there's not really much to say for Ninjago. They always go about putting a lot of detail onto such a, or at least, sorry, BrickHeadz go to putting a lot of detail in a small space. This is really gonna confuse me for my theme here, because it's a BrickHeadz, but it's a Ninjago BrickHeadz. It's the same like if I got a Harry Potter type BrickHeadz. Like, it's like, is this Harry Potter or is this a BrickHeadz set? I guess it can be both, but it's just a little. I guess in this context, this is a Ninjago BrickHeadz set. But anyway, yeah. So Lloyd in all his golden glory. There's really not much to say. He is in a completely golden ninja outfit. It uses a light nougat to help create some different color than the gold, or to make it look like it is a slightly different shade of, I guess, a more muted gold. But it's a very nice character there. The samurai here has a couple gold pieces on him, but it's mainly a black and red character, and I love the use of the tire guards as like little shoulder pads, and the helmet, or head section helmet, is done very nicely. You can definitely tell it's a samurai helmet. A little golden sword, and he has the standard stand there. Haha, puns. The dragon is by far the most interesting one. It's always interesting when you get something that's not an actual person, such as these guys, or several other ones that I have. Even the pandas sort of look the same. I got the New Year's panda one, and they sort of look the same. I reviewed that. You can actually check that one out. Link above. It's an older one, so the quality of that video isn't as good. I am proud that I have gotten better over time, but check it out all the same. This is rather interesting. So it has a animal body with a head slightly protruding out this way. It has nice horns with the use of swords to accent that. There we go. That's better now. We're more even. And little wings on the side here. It's just the amount of detailing on the head that is the most incredible part. And the little underbite, overbite on the teeth, and the little like rock type plate piece made to, look like a little beard right there. It's very great. The only issue I have with the way that they've done this platform is that it very much is that, yeah, the feet very much do not want to come off of the platform, and you will pretty much just rip the character in half if you ever want him, off the platform and just sort of standing there without it. That is really, as far as I can tell, the only downside to this. And I've forgotten how he goes on there. Of course. That was correct. Okay. So yeah, that's really the only downside with the animal characters, is that they usually have 4 feet and they get stuck, or bits of the platform get stuck to them, or they get ripped in half, and that's just sad, because, with these guys, it's, you just, you just literally just plop, platform comes off. But when you have multiple connection points, it's not as simple. It's, oh look, here's part of his feet, and here's the main body, So yeah, so for build, I'm going to give this a 3. It wasn't spectacular, but it was definitely an interesting thing to do. And while there were no challenges, it was actually a rather fun little thing. BrickHeadz aren't really my specialty. I just get Lego sets that look interesting to me, and the dragon in this one, the Golden Lloyd, was like, ooh, a lot of gold pieces, nice. Maybe I'll get that. And then I saw the dragon, and it's like, okay, the dragon's gonna look pretty cool, so I'll get this. But yeah, build is a 3, because while it's there's no challenges and there's no interesting pieces or techniques, but it is a nice thing to build, actually, and very different from what I'm usually doing. The play, I'm going to give the play a 1. You can play with these mainly a play a 2. You can play with these as action figures battling and stuff. Got the dragon swooping in. stuff like that. But other than that, there is not a lot of play. These are mainly meant as a it says 10 plus, but really these are an adult collectible thing. That's what this is. These are not 10 plus. These are collectibles for adults. So that's why play will get a 2. The display is going to get a 4. This is these do add nice little display things. They're not, breathtaking displays like the Batwing hanging up on the wall, or even the map, and I have the gunship down here. I just reviewed that before this one. This stuff, most of these stuff, blacksmith, bonsai tree, very interesting displays. But and while this isn't there, this does add its own very interesting thing, having these lined up and maybe a bunch of others. It does make for an interesting display, so it's a 4. And the value at so I'd say the value is a toss-up. If you are one of a few people who bought this as the purchase for purchase in June, who spent money having wanted to buy Ninjago Lego sets anyway, and then decided to spend the extra, 10 to 15 bucks on this guy, then it is a real good value. I think that Lego didn't quite live up to what they could have done, which was there were a lot of Ninjago sets coming out just today, August 1st, 2021, and really they should have bundled it then instead of in June, where, the full value would have been fantastic. But if you did the purchase by purchase because you wanted sets of Ninjago, then the value is good. And for the, what was it again? 406 pieces. Piece price is fine in Canada. It's okay in other places. It's pretty good, and even some great. And these sets that you get, if you want to part this out, you get a bunch of gold pieces that could be used to accent other things. Other than that, there's actually not a lot for parting out that would look particularly good in a build, but I think the gold would good accent, maybe put it in a bank or something, stuff like that. It is also a very nice set to have in a, and it's pretty good for display, so the value is going to get a, the value is going to get a 4. It was a good value. I was actually surprised that I was actually very surprised. Some of the Lego stuff that I've been doing lately hasn't had good piece to price or value. I did give a good value to the Republic gunship, but that's for a whole nother reason. Watch the video. It's out. It's been out for a while now, and yeah. So if you're a Ninjago fan who's celebrating the 10th anniversary, then this is a very nice thing to get, and you should get it, because this is not a permanent, they'll have it all the time. This is they did a limited amount for the purchase, and they overestimated how many people would buy for it, and now they're just selling it as a regular set. But there is not a I do not believe that this is in a normal production run, as it was a purchase within purchase set. So if you want it, then you definitely have to get it now. Some places have it in stock. Once again, I said if you're in the Edmonton area, then you can definitely get it. And if you just have to have every Ninjago set, or BrickHeadz set for that matter. And with that, I will see you all next time.